early on a Sunday morning, guys. How are we doing, Cluster 1? Woo! I hope you all pardon the podium. I put some notes down on paper. I wanted to be pretty precise with what I said here. First off, I want to thank Jackie and Alana and Vishal, AJ and Kalpi. Really cool to be here with you guys. And most importantly, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for coming out today, for contributing to the cluster spirit, for showing your cluster pride, and for making this what it's been so far. It's been pretty cool. So we've been here just about a month now, and I think we all agree it's been a pretty wild ride thus far. I stepped on campus looking for tremendous opportunities to challenge myself and catapult myself into the next phase of my career. And what I found has been so much more. As some of you know, a health issue from my childhood kind of popped up in a not so subtle way a few weeks ago. And the reaction from this community, the support, the cards, and the way everyone welcomed me back into the classroom was pretty extraordinary, especially for a group of people who had just come together about a month before. It was something that meant a lot to me, that I felt a family and friends and a fit. But when I talk to a lot of people that are in this room, or maybe not even present today, it seems to me that not every single one of our peers has found that family just yet at Wharton. Not every single person in Cluster 1 has found that fit where they know where they belong and they know where they want to spend their time and whom with. As your cluster co-president, my primary goal would be to do just that, to help every single person in this room and in Cluster 1 find a community that they can call their home to make the most of their Wharton experience. I'm passionate about building and shaping communities, and I think that comes across pretty clearly in how I handle myself, in the events I plan, and in my interactions on any given moment. I'm passionate about helping others find their niche and make the most of this amazing opportunity that we all have in front of each other. To me, there's no better way to do that, no better way to shape this community than by serving as your cluster co-president. If our cluster council can work together this next year to plan just one amazing event, to help each person in this room develop one more lifelong relationship or craft one more enduring memory, that'll be a job well done. But I actually know that we have it within our potential to do much more than that. I think this because, like many of you, I've done it before. I led a Michigan Greek community of 5,000. I started a service day of 900 people. I've created organizations and grown them. And all of that will pair in comparison to what we'll do together over these next 2 years, given the potential I see around this room right now. I truly do believe that. In our short time together, I think I've demonstrated time and time again my desire to make this community all that it has the potential to be. As your cluster co-president, I'll bring that same passion and that same vigor to the table each and every day. That I promise you. It's a really exciting time for us at Wharton. A time brimming with tremendous opportunities for growth as a cluster and across the entire Philadelphia and Wharton community. Internally, I'm talking about working together and learning as much as we possibly can from each other in our time together at Wharton over the next couple of years. If elected your co-president, I'll make it my primary internal goal to promote openness, inclusion within our community. We'll host a cluster Thanksgiving and ensure that each member of our community has an opportunity to share this special holiday together with people they really care about. We'll establish a newsletter similar to what Kalpi said, consolidating all of the different dispersed events and working to keep everyone on the same page. We'll support each other through exams and recruiting by setting up study breaks, workout groups, yoga classes, and free snacks in Huntsman Hall. I think we're guaranteed to have our fair share of highs and lows over the next 2 years together at Wharton. So let's invest in our cluster early on, so it can serve as the unshakable backbone to guide us and support us throughout our experience at Wharton together. I also want to talk about external growth, about branching out beyond our cluster and connecting with the broader community. Let's build on last year's momentum and partner with other clusters to ensure that the cluster system helps grow our networks rather than constrict them. We'll work with second years to launch a casino night that will span both classes. We can coordinate barbecues, scavenger hunts, karaoke outings, and build relationships to promote friendly competition within our ranks. But let's also step off campus. Let's collaborate with organizations like Ronald McDonald House and Habitat for Humanity. We're extremely privileged to call Philadelphia our home for the next couple of years. Let's be sure to give back far beyond the reaches of the Wharton community, which you've already all come to love. If elected your co-president, I'll lead a board that will support each other, we'll experiment, we'll take risks, and we'll learn from our mistakes. I think we'll have some great times while we're at it as well. As your co-president, I can assure you that there's absolutely no responsibility I'll value higher than of representing this community in a positive light. I'll try my hardest every day to learn, to grow, to adapt, and most importantly, to listen to what each of you has to say, so our board can work in accordance with your goals. I can't tell you how much this community has already come to mean to me, and if elected your co-president, I'll do everything on my power every day to make it great. Thanks very much, guys. Really